Hello everyone, this is Susanna from Hold It Right There Sewing Patterns. Welcome back to my video tutorial series for my sewing pattern, the Ember Crossbody. To make the Ember Crossbody, please purchase the sewing pattern from the website linked below. In this final video in the series, we will cover the instructions for assembling our bag and creating our adjustable crossbody strap made from webbing. So grab your sewing pattern instructions and follow along with me now. Make sure your lining zipper pocket is unzipped. With the exterior of the bag right side out, insert it into the lining of the bag right sides together. You want to make sure that you line up the lining slip pocket with the exterior front so that these are facing on the same side. Match up your seams and pin or clip along the top raw edges. Sew using the seam allowance in your instructions. For this step, I am beginning my sewing at one of my side seams that I carefully matched up. It's now time to birth our bag by turning the bag right side out through the opening in the lining zipper pocket. Once I've turned my bag fully right side out, I'm going to take it to my iron and give it a good press. I've folded in and pressed the raw edges at the bottom of the lining zipper pocket, and now I'm going to clip those bottom edges together and sew it close to the fold. After sewing the pocket closed at the bottom, tuck the lining zipper pocket back inside the lining. I've already pressed the top finished edge of my bag, and I am going to top stitch with the zipper casing pushed inward toward the lining. If you are using thicker materials, or if your sewing machine might not be able to handle top stitching through all the layers, you can top stitch below the zipper casing all the way around, rather than catching the zipper casing in the top stitching stitches. I am using a denim needle and a wider stitch length as I'm top stitching through all the layers. I'm starting near the side seam or on the side seam of the bag, and I'm going to back stitch. Through some of the thicker areas, like top stitching over top of the side where the strap connector meets the side seam and there's also a stabilizer, I find it helpful to use my hand wheel. We will now install rivets to reinforce the strap tabs. I've used my fabric marking pen to mark the rivet placements. There are 2 rivets per strap tab. Refer to your instructions to measure and mark the placement for the rivets. Following the manufacturer's instructions, install the 2 rivets per strap tab where you marked them, and you want to install the rivets so that they go through all layers of the bag. You will now need your webbing, swivel hooks, and slide hardware. If you wish, apply liquid fabric sealant to the ends of the webbing to prevent it from fraying. We will start with the slide hardware. Pass one end of the webbing through the right side of the slide, over the center bar of the slide, and then through the left side of the slide. Turn wrong side up. Fold over the raw edge once and then fold it over again a second time. Pin or clip the webbing edge in place. Be sure that you leave enough space next to the slide hardware for your sewing machine presser foot to maneuver. I will now sew through the folded webbing to secure my strap end to the hardware. If you prefer, you can use rivets for this or Chicago screws. I begin sewing my rectangle by backstitching. I stop at one corner with the needle down, then pivot and sew to the next corner of the rectangle until I've sewn all 4 sides of the rectangle. Now, while keeping the needle down, I will pivot and sew diagonally from one corner of the rectangle to its opposite. Keep the needle down, pivot, and then sew back over a straight edge of the rectangle to the next corner. With the needle down, pivot and sew diagonally to the opposite corner, forming an X. Backstitch to reinforce. And this is what the stitched rectangle X looks like on my webbing. Pass the free end of the webbing through a swivel hook. Next, pass that same end of the webbing through the slide, first through the right side of the slide and then through the left. Use the slide hardware to adjust the strap length. Now insert the remaining end of the webbing into the second swivel hook. Then fold over the webbing twice, just as you did on the opposite side of the webbing in step 68. Pin or clip the webbing, and then you will sew the rectangular X through all the layers of the webbing to secure, just as you did earlier. Connect the swivel hooks on the webbing to the rectangle or D-rings on the strap tabs. Congratulations, your Ember Crossbody Bag is finished. I hope you enjoyed creating this pattern. Thanks for choosing this Hold It Right There sewing pattern and sharing your creative journey with me. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe. And as always, happy sewing.